Shalom, shalom, shalom. I'd like to start off this lesson by giving our honor, praises, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha Kwadash. Double honors to my teachers, the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, teaching and ruling well. Peace, salutations, and blessings to the hopeful elect of the house of Israel. Alright, so this lesson, I'll probably title it, Greatness Attracts Greatness. And really had a second title in mind also, how the Lord will remove those things or those people who are not beneficial unto you. Okay, but the main point is that greatness attracts greatness. And what is greater than to be a servant of the King of Kings? Okay, there is no higher position than that. Okay, even to the point where back in the ancient times, a prophet of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai was in a higher position than even the king, the ruler of the people. Okay, so let's go into it. Greatness attracts greatness. Okay, it says here, start off in John 6:63. It is the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profited nothing. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life. But there are some of you that believe not. For Yahweh Shai knew from the beginning who they were that believed not and who should betray him. Okay, so ultimately Yahweh Shai knew who was gonna depart from the truth. Okay, hence the title, Greatness Attracts Greatness, and the rest are removed. Okay, those are not fit. Those that are rejected are not fit to attain that greatness. Okay, because again, even the fact that it tells you that the truth will return unto them that practice in her. Okay, that knowledge, this light, must have been in you from the creation, from the beginning. All right, if you don't have it, eventually you will fall. And Yahushua knows who are not meant to be with him. Okay, when you cast the word, when you go out in the highways and byways, and you cast the net, which is the word, it gathers both good and bad. Okay, so you got all sorts of fish, of men and women who are called, but only a few are chosen. Okay, and those that are great, those that have that ability, that fortitude to endure in the faith of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshua to the end, those are those that are great. Those are those that are worthy of salvation. But the rest that turned their backs on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, that dropped the plow, they ultimately, they are rejected. Before they rejected the Lord rejected them. Okay, the Lord took away his spirit from these people, man. Because at one point they had it. At one point they had this truth, but the Lord removed them because they are unfit. Okay, so again, the Lord knew who was going to betray them, who was going to betray him. And he said, therefore I said unto you that no man can come unto me except it were given unto him of my Father. The only way you're going to come to this knowledge, the only way you're going to access this truth is if the Lord opens your eyes to begin with. The Lord Yahweh must lead you to Yahweh Shai. Okay, he will set up for you to encounter a brother, or to fall, or to stumble upon a video on YouTube or whatever. You might hear from it, or you might pass by a camp and you might listen for a while. Okay, the Lord set those situations up for you to hear the truth. Okay, but again, hearing the truth and enduring until the end are two different things. Believing in the word and enduring are two different things, man. Okay, like I said, many are called but few are chosen. Okay, so you might endure for a while, as it says that parable of the seeds. Okay, you might endure for a while, but the tribulations of the world, the distractions of the world, or even the fact that you're being persecuted for the word's sake might cause that seed, might cause the truth to be rooted out. Okay, you see, and that's why you have to ask for the Lord to strengthen you in the times to come, man, so that you can endure all the wiles of the devil. You have to have the full armor of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and that equipment, you being geared up for this fight, for that spiritual battle goes into you building yourself up really in the word, man. Okay, that the time, that the effort, okay, that you put in is the energy that you're gonna get out of it, man. For you to be fully protected, you have to be fully immersed, all right, in the word, or else you live in space unto the enemy to target your weak points, all right. But again, greatness attracts greatness, all right. So keep going. It tells you, verse 66, from that time many of his disciples went back and walked no more with him. Okay, so these people they were not great. Okay, ultimately they were rejected because they knew they couldn't walk that walk. Okay, they weren't built for that walk, man. He's not that guy. They were not those guys, man. Okay, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is seeking for the best of the best, the creme de la creme. Okay, he's seeking for diligent men, diligent women that will serve him, that will obey him. Okay, and that walk is not for the faint-hearted. Okay, because this walk comes with a lot of sacrifice. This walk comes with a lot of suffering. This walk comes with a lot of losses. Okay, but the reward at the end, okay, at the end of your work, at the end of your tilling, okay, you will reap great recompense, man. Okay, and you have to have the vision to understand that as well for you to endure. Okay, just as it says, Yahweh Shai, the author and finisher of our faith, seeing the reward that was awaiting for him, endured the cross, endured the mockery, the scoffing, the beating, because he knew that he was going to be greatly rewarded. And he knew, understand that he wasn't doing it for himself. He was doing it for us as well, those that believed. He paved the way for us to be accepted and forgiven for our sins, to be accepted back of the Father. Okay? So that being said, then Yahushua said unto the 12, will ye also go? So the 12 disciples. Then Simon Peter answered him, Lord, to whom shall we go? That has the words of eternal life. Okay? So Simon Peter, through the Spirit, he understood that there was no one else he could go to for this knowledge. Ultimately, he knew that Yahweh was dealing with Yahushua. He knew that Yahushua was the Messiah. Okay? He knew that there was no one else to go to. He understood it, because the Lord gave it unto Simon Peter. As it says, the Spirit revealed it unto you that I am the Messiah. Okay? You see? And we believe and are sure that thou art Hamashiach, the Son of the living power. So that's the words that came out of Simon Peter's mouth. Okay? And just to say that, as I said, again, greatness attracts greatness. Simon Peter is really King David in the reincarnation. Okay? The one next to Yahushua. Okay? And according to order, under Yahushua, it's David, man. Okay? You see? Right? So that's the reason why he wasn't going to depart from Yahushua, man. Okay? Because in the spirit he knew that Yahushua was the way. He understood it. Those that are in this truth will understand it as well. Okay? You see? And Yahushua answered them, have I not chosen you 12? And one of you is a devil. Okay? Speaking of Judas Iscariot, which will ultimately represent again him and the others that turned back are those that betrayed Yahushua. Those are the ones that were removed. Those are the ones that were rejected. And ultimately, Judas Iscariot was replaced. Okay, another one that was better than him took his place, man. Okay, I believe it was Matthias or Matthias, roughly, if I'm correct, Matthias or Matthias, one of those two, that took Judas Iscariot's place. Okay, but just to say that those that turned back were not worthy. The Lord removed them. Okay, the Lord took him out of the way, man, so that those that are of the truth, those that are great, can become even greater, that they can grow in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Okay, and that's what it means, man. Greatness attracts greatness. This path is a path less traveled. Okay, not everyone is meant or fit or equipped to walk this walk, man. Okay, you have to have a strong mind, okay, to have faith in the invisible, man. While the whole world who is moving under a carnal vibration is looking at you like a madman, okay. The things that we are hoping for are out of this earth, man. Extraordinary, man. Okay, we're looking for a celestial deliverance, man. Things that you would think that you would hear from a sci-fi movie, man. Those are the things that we are expecting to happen in this earth, man. Okay? So these people, they look at us like we're mad. Okay? But eventually the Lord will confirm the words of his servants. So all we have to do is endure and be patient, because again, the prophecies are coming to pass, man. Alright? So again, another thing that came to mind was Paul. Okay? Because Paul understood that he had to give up some things in the world. Okay? Understood that this path, like I said, it goes in this path, you lose. You lose things. Okay? In this path, you lose things. You go through hell. You're catching hell. Opportunities that come your way or don't go your way. Okay? You're not in this. Again, you have to mortify your members. Okay? Different opportunities, you know it's a path of wickedness you're not going to take. Okay? You have limits that you cannot pass. Okay? All in the fear of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Now you're a new creature in the Lord, walking according to wisdom in the sight of those that have not. So it says here, Philippians 3, and I'll start at 13. Brethren, I count not myself to have apprehended, but this one thing I do, forgetting those things which are behind, and reaching forth unto those things which are before. I press towards the mark for the prize of the high calling of the Most High in Yahushua HaMashiach. Okay? Yeah, that's deep. Okay? That shows you the greatness attracts greatness. Okay? That proves to you that mindset that Paul had, man. Okay? He's a Pharisee of the Pharisees. Okay? He was basically living the high life, man. Okay? But he forsook all these things. So you see, he left all those things that were behind. Okay? He left it all so that he can focus and strive to reach for Yahushua. He said that was the prize. Okay? All the things that he did was to obtain the prize. Okay? They all run, but only one obtains the prize. And so likewise, we're running that we may be counted worthy. We put on as the elect so that we can be as the elect delivered. Okay? Because only the elect will put on as the elect. Okay? You see? It says here, where is it? Done. Salakia. Okay, here we go. We'll jump to verse 6. I'll jump to verse 4. It says what? Though I might also have confidence in the flesh. Okay? If any man thinketh that he had whereof he might trust in the flesh, I more. Okay? Circumcised the 8th day, of the stock of Israel, of the tribe of Benjamin, and Hebrew of the Hebrews, as touching the law of Pharisee. Okay, so he's telling you about his rank. Okay, he's telling you about his mannerism, his life that he lived before being his life, before he really understood the path of righteousness, before he walked as a servant of Yahushua in truth and sincerity, truth and in spirit. Okay, so he had all these things accumulated, man. Those are things that you can actually boast of. As he said, if anyone thinks that he can trust in the flesh, I more, man. Okay, so he was a fleshly Israelite at one point, man. He was really about the law. He was really about the circumcision. He was following the law, man. Okay, you see, he was built up in the law, man. Okay, so it says concerning zeal, persecuting the church. You see, he was so so focusing. He was sincerely wrong in a sense, if you could say that. Paul was sincerely wrong to the point that he persecuted the church because he thought that he was doing the right thing. Okay, before he understood the truth, before Yahushua took him out of that path of darkness. Okay, concerning zeal, man, his fervency to serve the Lord, he was persecuting the church. Okay, in his ignorance. Okay, he was sincerely wrong, man. Okay, but the Lord took him out of it, man. Okay, because again, greatness attracts greatness. It tells you that the Lord said that Paul was a chosen vessel. Okay, a chosen vessel to do his work. Okay, he was a chosen vessel, so the Lord took him out of that wickedness, man. Took him out of that darkness, just as the Lord did unto us this day. Okay, and Lord willing, we endure unto the end. Okay, so it says here, touching the righteousness which is of the law, blameless. So again, he was keeping the law better than what we can, especially in this wicked captivity. Paul was keeping the law, man. Okay, better than what we can. Not to a perfection, because he's still a man. He said, the things that I would, I do not, and the things that I would not, I do. So he was going off here and there, but in a sense, he said he was blameless because of the fact that he was keeping the law to a level, man. Okay, better than what we could this day. Okay, but it says here, but what things were gained to me, those I count loss for Hamashiach. So all these things that he obtained in the world, or that worldly aspect of things that he gained, man, he counted nothing but loss, man, for Yahushua Hamashiach. Not for nothing, not for himself, not for the world. He counted loss for Yahushua. Okay, you see? Yeah, doubtless. And I count all things but loss for the excellency of the knowledge of Hamashiach, Yahushua my Lord, for whom I have suffered the loss of all things, and do count them but dung, that I may win Hamashiach. So the whole point is that he counted those things dung, that he may obtain salvation, because that was the right thing. Okay, when Yahushua knocked him out the horse, he didn't buck up. Okay, really, he submitted himself, man. He went through that humiliation. Yahushua took his sight for Yahushua took his sight for a few days, man. Okay, and then the Lord supped with him, built him up. Okay, so that he may be the man that he was meant to be. The Lord built him up so he can attain the level of greatness that he was meant to attain. Okay, but all that was without the things that he gained in the world. He said he counted loss, so he had to be broken down and built back up. Okay, the good way. Yeah, Paul had to be broken down, man. All the things that he thought that would serve him, that would lead into his salvation. Okay, all the things that he was glorying in. Okay, all the things that he thought that were worth it. After he found out the truth, he counted it all as dung, man. Okay, you see. Because he understood that was not the right way. Just as Simon Peter said, to whom shall we go? Okay? So Paul understood that was the way. Not the keeping of the law. Okay? Yes, you keep the law to prove that you believe, but the law will not save you. It's not because you keep the law that you're going to be saved. It's through Yahushua that you're saved, man. Not of yourself, lest any man should boast, as it is written. Okay? But again, he count all these things dung. Okay? And just to prove that point, so again, the Lord took him out of that madness, took him out of that mindset, and brought him to the light, so that he can attain unto that greatness where he was meant to be. Okay? You see? Let me see. I think I missed it. Okay. And now, we bring another example of one that was rejected. It says here in Matthew 19, and I'll start at 16. And behold, one came and said unto him, Good master, what good thing should I do that I may have eternal life? And he said unto him, why callest thou me good? He said unto him, why callest thou me good? There is only one good, which is Yahweh. Okay? That is Yahweh. But if thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments. So again, that goes into you obeying. If you want to enter into life, you keep the commandments. Okay, just as Moses said, if you want life, I said before you life and death, good and evil. Choose life that you may live by. And how do you choose life? By obeying yourself to Yahweh Shai, submitting yourself to His ordinances. Okay, but again, that's not enough. The faith without works is dead. Okay, but you must have faith first. Okay, you see, you show your works because you believe. Okay, one cannot live without the other. If you believe, you're gonna work. Okay, and you're gonna work because you believe. Okay, it says here, he said unto him, which? So he was trying to be a smartass. He said, which one do I have to keep? As if you don't have to keep all of them, man. Okay, and again, we know that we're under grace. Sometimes you fall, sometimes you stumble. Okay, but really, we're supposed to keep the entirety of the law. Okay, and ultimately, since we're in the flesh, we're not able to do that thing. But under Yahweh Shai, we have remission of sin. It's through Yahweh Shai that we can be forgiven. Okay, you see. But again, it says here. So he said unto him, which? And Yahushua said, thou shalt do no murder, thou shalt not commit adultery, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not bear false witness. Honor thy father and thy mother, and thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. Okay? And again, that last one is really, if you love your neighbor as thyself, you're gonna keep all the commandments ultimately. So he tripped him up again. You know, you see, if you love your neighbor as thyself, you're gonna treat him like you want it to be treated. So you're not gonna steal from him. You're not gonna commit adultery with the neighbor's wife. Okay, you're not gonna lie to them. Okay, you see, things of that nature. You know, you're gonna keep minds towards Yahweh B'Ashem Yahushai. Okay. It says here, the young man said unto him, all these things have I kept from my youth up. What like I yet? Okay, so he was brought up as a true Israelite in the customs of Yahweh B'Ashem Yahushai, sort of like Paul as well. Paul as well. He said, I'm a Pharisee of the Pharisees, circumcised of the 8th day, as concerning the law, a Pharisee. Okay, I'm a Hebrews of the Hebrews. Okay, so he was brought up in the custom. Okay, you see, he was brought up in the ways of Moses. All right, so in a sense, you can see how this young man is really similar to Paul, but we'll see what makes the difference between him and Paul, between that young man and Paul. And it says what? Yahushua said unto him, if thou wilt be perfect. Okay, you see, if you want to be perfect, what does it take for you to be perfect? It said, go and sell that thou hast and give to the poor, and thou shalt have treasure in heaven, and come and follow me. Okay, so basically, the Lord was telling him to forsake all the really, just as I read before, forgetting those things that are behind. Okay, the materialistic wealth, forsaking the ways of the world. As it says, love not the world, man. This young man loved the world. He wasn't willing to sacrifice. Okay, and it's not like Yahushua asked him to really go sell all that he had. Okay, it's not that you go and sell all that you have. It's really come and do the work. Okay, give all that you have pertaining to spiritual knowledge. Okay, yeah, you keep the law, statutes, and commandments, and this and that. But come, if you want to be perfect, you're supposed to teach others to do so also, but also to teach them about me, about Yahweh Shai. Okay, that's how you're gonna be perfect. Okay, by taking your time, taking your energy to push forth the words of the Lord, man, to teach others to do the same, to be followers of you as you are followers of Yahweh Shai. Okay, and he wasn't willing to do it. Okay, he wasn't willing to sacrifice his time, sacrifice his wealth, Okay, sacrificed his position that he had in the world. Even if he was keeping the commandments, it was not enough. Okay, that is not enough. If you want to be perfect, okay, you have to follow Yahushua. Okay, you have to serve Yahushua. It's not just about the commandments. Okay, and it said here, but the young man heard that saying and went away sorrowful. So he turned around, okay, in his feelings, for he had great possessions. Then said Yahushua unto his disciples, verily I say unto you, that the rich man shall hardly enter into the kingdom of heaven. Okay, so basically, those that are the riches can choke the word, man. As it says again, bringing it back to the parable of the seeds. The riches of the world can choke the word. Okay, all the materialistic bullshit that the world offers, the glitz, the glamour, the power, the position that can really shake people that are weak, man, that are not focused towards Yahweh Shem side. And that's the difference between Paul and that young man. Now, Paul, as he said, was looking towards Yahweh. He count everything that all the things that he obtained in the world, the glory that he had in the world, the titles that he obtained. He counted all dung that he may obtain Yahweh. Something that that young man was not willing or able to do. Okay, and that is why greatness attracts greatness and rejects or removes. Yeah, it rejects or removes the unwanted, the undesirables. Not everyone is meant to walk this walk, man. Okay? And it's a tough walk to walk. Okay? But if the Lord puts it in your spirit to do so, count yourself lucky, man. You're one of a few. And Lord willing, it makes you even more special. Okay? If you're willing to endure unto the end. Alright? So that being said, I hope this lesson was edifying. I'd like to give all honor, praises, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Acha Kadash. Double honors to my teachers, the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, teaching and ruling well. Until next lesson, shalom, shalom, shalom. Lord willing, this was edifying. Shalom.